What were you skeptical about?
Yeah, I think maybe if my own imagination would be enough to do this method um, was one thing, but that hasn't been a problem. And the other was how fast you believed that someone could achieve fluency in Chinese, like within like 9 months, I think, if you put in an hour every day. That was advertised, and I found that like, whoa, really? But it makes sense. Like, if you can watch so many videos a day, then you can learn so many characters. Then, yeah, actually, it probably is possible.
To be perfectly honest, I was skeptical. I didn't believe the claim.
Yeah.
There's no way I'm going to learn this much in 3 months. There's no way this is going to work. It's completely antithetical to everything I've done. I have 2 master's degrees, so I'm well versed in traditional methods of learning. Well, I started the free trial, and I think it was probably, I don't know, I might have been 5 or 6 characters in. That was it. I was hooked.
I was skeptical because it sounded stupid.
That's not the first time we've had that.
It sounded stupid, and I'd never learned like this, you know. I'd never taught like this. It's just not academic. I've said that before. In fact, I laughed at the very idea. But for a bit of fun, I tried it, and despite all my misgivings, it worked, you know. And what I found was it was actually fun. I think that was the thing about it. It was fun in a way that academic learning never has been.
So yeah, when I saw that and I'm looking at it, I'm like, you know, this sounds more fun.
I think that it's fun. Like, you're not just copying out characters over and over and over again. You can like make up funny stories in your head about people from your own life. So it's not boring. It's really fun. I think that's what I would really recommend about this method.
In fact, I think I sent an email. I'd been telling my fiance about the course, and I said, yeah, I learned this word today. I learned this new character today. And you know what? I couldn't remember it. And so we're driving, and I thought about the scene that we had to create for it. And I'm like, wait a minute, that was G, and then here's the ending. And these were the props. And I'm like, oh, yeah. And right then, that day, I paid for it.
I'm not great with visual memory to begin with. My wife was making fun of me at one point because I didn't remember that my boss had glasses. It's like, I don't know if he wears glasses or not. I see him every day, but I like to do it. So that was developing that skill was the part that was a huge problem to me. It's like, am I going to get over this? Is this actually going to be possible for me to do? Or am I just one of those people who's broken in that regard?
Oh, yeah,
Turns out I'm not. Turns out it's good. And turns out it's actually just made it so I mean, I can visualize things a lot easier than I ever could before, and mnemonics work apparently.
How can having my Auntie Nellie sort of move actually help? But it actually did, you know, it does really, and it's quite interesting. So the movies, the movie system was really helpful to have that visual representation of the character with its components. So the movies and the props together really work well.
I think I've learned how to learn a language, like understanding that pronunciation is so important, and actually that learning lots of grammar rules isn't so necessary as I thought, and that the fastest way to pick up a language is by absorbing information, like reading and listening is more important than speaking. So I think that's really invaluable.
But with the memory palace stuff that you guys have set up and walked me through, it's 2 months later. Okay, I've forgotten their character. Think for a second. Okay, now I remember the character. There's actually a way to remember it.
I love it. I just love the fact that now I can look at Chinese characters, at least the ones you present to me, and I can read them, and I can do it without pinyin now. That's a really exciting thing. And actually understand what they say. And it's really exciting. It is very fulfilling.
I think it's just really worth going for it. And I think it's made a real big difference to my life because I do my Chinese like first thing in the morning, and I just feel like I've done something productive and good at the start of every day. And language learning is good for your brain. So even if you don't end up going to China, I mean, it's just a good thing to do.